Hello everyone and welcome to my Dragon Ball Super episode 89 review. The title of this episode is An Unknown Beauty Appears, the Tenshin Style Dojo's Mystery. Goku heads to Master Roshi's island and where Oolong informs him that Tenshinhan and Chaozu started a martial arts dojo and Roshi has headed there to act as a special instructor. At Tenshinhan's dojo, a woman named Yurin with a grudge against Tenshinhan arrives and requests to join the dojo. Roshi drags her off to ogle her. Goku arrives and asks Tenshinhan to join the Tournament of Power, but he is reluctant. Yurin escapes Roshi's advances and uses witchcraft to drive Tenshinhan's students on a rampage throughout town. Goku, Tenshinhan, Chaozu, and Roshi arrive at the village, where Yurin confronts them. She explains that she is a former classmate of Tenshinhan's during his time at the Crane School and that she swore revenge on him after he left the school and refused to fight her. Meanwhile, Kaba sways Caulifla into joining Universe 6 team by promising to teach her how to become a Super Saiyan. Back on Earth, while Goku, Chaozu, and Tenshinhan cure the students of their brainwashing, Roshi battles Yurin, and he lowers his guard after catching a glimpse of Yurin's panties, allowing her to brainwash Roshi. The brainwashed Roshi quickly defeats Tenshinhan, but Goku intervenes. While Chaozu temporarily disables Yurin, Goku subdues Roshi with a Kamehameha wave and cures him of the brainwashing. Tenshinhan orders Yurin to apologize to everyone she hurt, then offers her a place at his dojo. He decides to join the Tournament of Power in order to raise enough money to repair the village, and Roshi quickly agrees to join as well. Okay, this episode is fine. Um, I rate this episode a 7 out of 10. There's nothing much to talk about in this episode. Just a simple storyline of Yurin wanting to take revenge of Tenshinhan, and there are some things that, well, just one thing that I didn't like in this episode. I wish they could have changed a bit. But let me break it down to you, the things I like and the things that I didn't like. So first thing was Mutant Roshi. Nothing has changed with Roshi. He's still the same perverted turtle hermit since he was introduced in the early Dragon Ball series. Now, I know some fans of the show aren't happy about this episode, that Toy decided to replace his nose bleeding into a gas of air, which signify sexual thoughts or arousal. The reason why Toy replaced this, it's because of Japan's recent television rating company. That anime today can't go violent or show blood on TV because kids are watching it. Well, for me, I was a bit bothered at first, but I don't really mind about it as long as it doesn't ruin the story. So that's my take on that. And then we have Tejinhan or Tien. The only thing surprising and interesting in Tenshinhan was where he uses a technique that we haven't seen it for a very long time since the 22nd Budokai tournament arc in Dragon Ball. It's called the Four Witches technique. I am happy that Toy brought this up, and I'm hoping Tenshinhan will apply this technique again in the Tournament of Power, or maybe other future arcs. Also, I'd like to add where Tenshinhan goes toe to toe against Roshi. A lot of the fans thought that Roshi got stronger than Tenshinhan. I object that. Why? Because he didn't give his full power and strength against Roshi. He even stated that while facing him. If he unleashes his full potential, I think he might injure Roshi really bad. Also, I would like to add where Tenshinhan finally decided to join the Tournament of Power was absolutely reasonable enough since the town got wrecked by his students, and thus affects not only his career but the dojo's school as well. And then the third one I want to take is Goku didn't use Super Saiyan Blue. Wow, I am very happy that he didn't go blue against Roshi, even if Roshi was hiding his potential power and strength from Goku. I mean, we've seen him doing it on Krillin and 17. I just don't want it to, you know, make it happen all over again. So yeah, I'm glad that Goku didn't use that Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, and lastly, the new Saiyan called Kale finally showed up. I thought at first that Caulifla was going to be the female Broly in this arc. Because Caulifla looks almost identical to Kale, except her hair, the dress, and, having that mean and aggressive attitude. Now I'm more curious and interested how Caulifla would look like when she transforms into a Super Saiyan. Will she be just as buff as the female Broly? Or probably the same as Kaba's Super Saiyan for transformation? And then, the only thing that I didn't like in this episode is, Chaozu becoming a pointless character. I hated that Toy didn't give him a push. It just breaks my heart that, back in the early Dragon Ball series, he used to be a relevant character in the show. But now he's nothing but an insignificant, counterproductive character. And, he, he Toy made Chaozu a very weak and flimsy individual that even his beam got deflected and, you know, returned for being a coward again. The last time Chaozu's character got improved was where he got rid of his cowardliness against one of the Ginyu member, Guldo, at Kaiosama's planet. Yeah, remember that? So, look what they did to Chaozu now. Back being a scaredy cat? Oh, I was hoping that this episode might make Chaozu somehow favorable again, but no, Toy didn't give him a push. This is the only part of the episode that I really got disappointed. Um, this Chaozu character could have been a good potential. So there you have it, guys. Just a simple yet still a decent episode. Both the animation and pacing were doing good. The music was okay, and Yurin's character wasn't interesting, so I got nothing else to say good or bad about her. And if you like my take on this review, then hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to hear more reviews, and let me know your thoughts on this episode by leaving a feedback on the comment section below. This is your boy Thunder Trunks. Have a good one.